Holy freaking crap, I was on mute. Um, I've been stuck, and if I recorded for a little bit longer, I would have showed. This is the main quest, but we always have to get a keys or a lockpick. And so, if I get 200 groschen, he'll get the keys for me. I found somehow 200 groschen, like hidden, so that's pretty cool. Um, yeah, so now it's just more so like, am I gonna use that for the lockpicks, or am I gonna use that for, you know, for the actual keys?
Brother Nevlis says that you didn't finish your work in the herb room.
You're right, brother.
This is your first warning.
Oh, we're fine.
What troubles you?
I think I'll be chilling with 5, right? But his charges, I'll buy 3.
What do we have here? A nice sharp dagger. Now what would a monk need that for?
What would you like?
I found this piece of parchment.
It appears to be a page torn out of Ovid.
Ovid? What is that? Is it the name of a book?
Not what, but who? Ovid was a great Roman poet. We have a few volumes by him in the library, but one of them vanished one day. Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly on him, was quite narrow-minded when it came to classical literature. If a book had any mention of woman at all, he condemned it as a heretical work. If he'd had his way, all such books would have been burned. Ovid's The Art of Love must have been such a thorn in his side that he stole it from the library, tore it up, and hid the pages wherever he could.
Why didn't he just burn the book?
Oh,
Absolutely. Eustace's wits were... I imagine he hid them throughout the monastery.
good.
Thank you, brother.
Can you tell me?
No, that's a...
What troubled
I'm here to work.
you? Excellent.
How am I supposed to know? Yeah, this guy's gonna be pissed, look.
My boy, what have you done? This is a disaster.
Guys, I think we do have to kill someone. I didn't want to, but... Jeez.
Brother? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
You're right, brother.
This is your second warning.
My character, Henry's getting tired.
Permission to speak should rarely be granted even to perfect silence, even though it is good. Anyone who writes such a thing, for it is written, much speaking does not escape sin. In another place, death and life are in the power of the tongue. For speech and teaching belong to the master. Silence is part of the silent listener. For that reason, if anything is to be asked of the superior, it should be asked with all the humility and submission inspired by
Praise
reverence.
be to our Lord.
But as for coarse jests and idle words, or words that move to laughter, these we cannot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill someone. Jeez.
Sorry.
We have to wait for the. Let's see how much question I have. 141. Yeah, so.
Servus. You've seen us drinking here, so either join in or swear you won't tell a soul. You won't want to end up like Lucas now, would you?
All right. I wouldn't mind some wine.
That's more like it. Sit down and have a drink, my lad. Quite right, brother. Just sit down and drink with us. When the wine runs out, Yorick will fetch more.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
About you and the election, will you tell me more about it?
Ask me anything you want.
I'd like to know what's going on here.
Well, the young brothers feel they don't have the same rights and responsibilities as we, who have spent much of our lives here. And what of it? Privilege needs to be earned. Levelus is lying when he says he wants to right wrongs. All he cares about are benefits for himself and his cronies.
Tell me something about Nevlas.
Nevertheless is weak and toothless. He's full of hot hair. How anyone could think he'd make a good abbot is beyond me. Enough. I don't even want to hear his name yet.
Thank you for answering.
What is it, brother?
What are you doing here?
What does it look like? Drinking.
But we're all monks.
Youngster, when you're as old as I, you'll understand.
But you're the cicators. You're the ones meant to be keeping order here. How can gambling and drinking be a fitting part of a monk's life?
If you really want to know, see for yourself.
All right, have it your way.
Praise be to Christ.
You mentioned Yodok. What does he do for you?
Nothing much. He's just a little suckling like you. He'll do whatever it takes to stay on our good side. Sometimes we make use of him when there are errands to run.
Where'd you get the wine from? I thought the monastery cellars were guarded.
So they are, but this wine isn't from the monastery. Listen, lad, would you help us out with something? This cask is almost empty, and we need a new one. We're a bit old for such exertions. But you, on the other hand...
I'll help you. What do I need to do?
Ha! I knew it. Help Novice Yodok arrange for a new cask. Talk to him first thing in the morning, and by tomorrow night the cask can be on the table.
All right, I'll talk to him. Let's play!
Just the man we've been waiting for. My friend, so, let's play.
Seems like we got some like side quests to do. Dang. Oh, no way, dude. Oh, that junk ticks me off.
Ah, every gulp a trace, isn't that the truth?
No wonder.
Sounds like they're gonna wake up in a bit.
Leave me be. I want to sleep. Leave me be. I want to sleep.
He sounds stupid. This is his knife. If you're wondering why I'm waiting, it's because they're gonna get up soon. How do I know this? By this book. Can't see it actually, but I think I could. Told you.
Talk to me, brother.
I was talking last night with the brother Cicators. It seems you're to fetch them a cask of wine. Like last time.
Well, yes, it's true.
I'd like to help you.
Would you really do it? To get hold of the wine, we'll have to leave the monastery for a bit. I know it's forbidden, but we've no other option. If wine started going missing here, someone would notice. But to leave the monastery, we need the keys. And only the prior has those.
Wait a moment. Are you saying I'm supposed to steal the prior's keys so I can go and steal wine somewhere else?
Well, you see why I don't want to do it myself now, do you? I don't have what it takes. I can't get those keys, but you could. Or you might be able to pick the locks.
But you've done it once before, haven't you?
Last time the prior was sick, and he left the monastery keys in the Circator's care. So they unlocked the gates for me. This time we'll have to steal the keys.
How can I get hold of the keys, do you think?
I don't know, but it might be possible to do this without them. Brother Celerius, the cellar keeper, used to be a burglar. He knows his way around locks, and maybe could help us, if you could find a way to arrange it.
Do you think he'll want to take part in theft?
No, but he could give some advice, or maybe get some lockpicks to open the gate. He'll figure something out.
If you think so, I can try.
Once you have the key or some lockpicks, come and see me and we'll make our plan.
About those keys.
Did you get them? Keys? Or at least lockpicks?
Yes, I have them.
In that case, come before midnight to the cloister garden. I'll be waiting for you there, and we'll head off.
Brother? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
You're right, brother.
Now, this is your third war.
Very well, brother.
I still need to look through your pockets to see if you have anything you shouldn't. Weapon. Here. In the monastery. I don't care where you got it, or why, but clearly, you failed to complete your trial period as a novice.
You could do with a body.
Well, what we're gonna do is just load back, to be honest. Guess we gotta go through a whole day.
The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on the abbot. Therefore, when anyone receives the name of abbot, he ought to govern his disciples with a twofold duty. That is to say, he should show them all that is good. What he is called, and should know that to whom more is committed, from him more. Disposed in those of good understanding, let him correct the form of
Peace be with you, brother.
What is it, brother? I found a few.
Wonderful. Keep
I'm here to work.
excellent.
I think I'm just gonna do 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, it's highlighted in red. What does that even say? Well, it looks like it's getting better, but I think this one's better. Just so you guys can see the cutscene.
You call that a copy?
Oh,
You've completely ruined the parchment with your scribbling.
I could have swore that was correct. Yeah, I could have swore that was correct.
The forbidden
Get away
books
from
must
our
be in
cabinet.
that cabinet.
The books stored in there aren't for your eyes to see.
Sounds like a
brother. Brother Neverless says that you didn't finish your...
You're right, brother.
Now this is your third warning. And do you know what that means? The
Oh
day
my
is so
gosh, you're
confinement.
kidding, right?
I've had enough.
You dare resist
I apologize.
I still need to look through your pocket.
Oh
You
my
have a
god.
weapon. Here in the monster.
Great, bro.
I don't care where you failed.
Great, now we have to go through that entire day again, bro. That's so frustrating, bro. What this reminds me of? It reminds me of the kids that used to run to lunch.
Who, because of the holy service they have professed, and the fear of hell and the glory of life everlasting, cannot suffer any delay. But this very obedience brings the whole to God, and only if what is commanded is done without hesitation.
Brother? What are you doing here?
Come now, brother. Aren't we friends? You know very well that monks can't survive on prayer alone. Forgive me this once.
I'll pretend nothing happened. But this is the last time, brother.
I'm Gregor and I'm new here.
I know. I saw you in the church during the ceremony. I have a feeling we'll be meeting again soon. And often. You see, I'm a Ciccator.
What does that mean?
I make sure everyone observes the rule, does their work, and that everything is the way it should be.
And when it's not the way it should be?
But then we're authorized to mete out punishment. But certainly you won't require correction, will you, brother?
Praise be to Christ.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting. Today it's your task to... Once you finish them, you'll find me some...
What do you...
I'm here to work.
Excellent.
Oh no.
Brother? Brother Nevelis says that you didn't finish your...
You're right, brother.
Now, this is your third warning, and do you
Oh
know
my
what that means?
gosh,
A day.
bro.
You dare resist. You failed to complete your trial.
Bro, I'm so frustrated.
What's this? Someone's been poking around in here. Talk to me, brother. What do you want here? That stuff's mine. I suppose you found it now anyway. It's no big terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. I mean, at other times I don't get to read what I like. And I keep it under the slab so the others don't find it.
There's a lot of coin in the stash. You have to admit it looks suspicious.
I admit it might look that way. But if I tell you what I'm hiding from everybody, I think you'll understand why. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka Parkovitz? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And, being the youngest, a lot fell on me. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me, in a monastery. So I took what coin I could from home with me, so I didn't lose out completely.
What about the dagger?
That's a memento of better times. Father gave me that when I was a little lad. And it's done right by me more than once, when I got drunk somewhere with the wrong sort of people.
Do you know how to fight?
And how? Boozing and brawling. God, how I miss that here.
That's all I wanted to know.
Please, keep it to yourself. What do you want here? I suppose you've... It's...
Actually,
Great, cause of this annoying mission. I because of this annoying mission,
I could do with a bite to eat.
I lost my money from the tournament.
God be with you. Ah, Gregor, talk to me.
Here I am.
You're late, but perhaps we can still make it. Once we're outside, we'll need to be careful, and we'll need to be quick. If we're not back before sunrise, someone will realize we've gone, and there'll be hell to pay.
Where exactly are we going for the wine?
Next to the monastery is the house of the custodian, a baron who provides military protection to the monastery. We'll take the wine from him.
How do we do that once we're there? Will we need to break into the custodian's cellar?
We needn't break in anywhere. It's on the ground floor and usually unlocked. It holds supplies for the whole craftsman's yard, and every now and again, someone comes in to fetch something. The only thing we have to make sure is that nobody sees us.
Why go to all that trouble? Aren't the monastery wine cellars full?
They are. But Brother Solarius keeps records of all the casks, and the prior checks them. They'd investigate if any went missing. Whereas, if someone outside loses the odd cask, they're not going to suspect us monks.
That does sound reasonable. What particular wine are the cicadas after?
They want some Znaimor wine. But there's no way we'll be able to tell what's what. We'll just grab a cask and head off. I doubt the custodian would have anything of poor quality in his cellar.
The brothers will complain.
They'll complain even more if they've nothing to drink at all.
I'm ready. We can head off.
Alright. You have the outside keys, so get on walking.
Alright, we're gonna end it there, and we'll just continue on the next one. Just cause like I'm running out of time, and there's a lot of in between, so it might be shorter because I have to take out like 30 minutes worth of stuff. But see you on the flip side.